Hi, welcome to Wildest Gourmet, where we're reinventing camping food. Today we're doing a pork loin. With that we're going to have a pear, crab apple and spice rum sauce with some wild mushrooms and kale, and my favourite, honey thyme carrots. Okay, so we're going to start with the crab apple and pear and spice rum sauce first, simply because we can put it to the side, let it cool down until the pork's done. So we have the crab apple here. It's pretty much like a small apple. It's a beautiful little fruit, but if you were to eat it straight from the tree, it'd be very tart. So we're looking for balance. Okay, so I've prepped the crab apples. They're in the saucepan here. It's time to fire that up. So I don't need to add any oil or anything here. Basically the crab apple is going to release its juices and cook itself. While that's cooking away a little bit, I'm going to prep the pear. Again, so the idea is to balance that tartness of the crab apple with the sweetness of the pear. Alright, so throwing that all in, you can hear it sizzle away. Alright, so we've had the crab apple and pear going for about 15 minutes now. It's reduced quite nicely. A little bit of a mush now, which is good. That's what we're looking for. It's time to add my favourite ingredient, the spice rum. And while it's really hot, we're going to pour it in, because you kind of want that alcohol to burn off. To be left with a nice, sweet, rich flavour. You can smell it, it's beautiful. That beautiful smell of the spice rum coming out. Might have a little squeak myself. Beautiful. Alright, cool. So the rum's cooking away now. Cooking away on a high heat. Smell it all, mixing all together. And that's the sauce done. And the beauty about the sauce is once it's cooked, it's absolutely fine. We'll rest it, leave it aside until the pork's done and ready to eat. So immediately I want to get onto my carrots, honey thyme carrots. So putting water in there now. So you want this to boil up as quick as you can, so it's not waiting around for too long before the pork's cooked. You can add the carrots now. And as the water is boiling up, the carrots will heat up as well. Oh, I missed a little bit here. Just add the last little bit. A little bit for me. So I'm just going to bring up the boil now. It's always important to salt your water. I'm going to add a few springs of thyme. So it's going to basically infuse the water with that thyme flavour. And when you're camping, the last thing you want to worry about when you're cooking is washing your hands. So you have a little bit of sauce in there, but it doesn't matter. The flavour of the thyme and the honey, which I'll add towards the end, will basically eradicate all that sauce flavour. Alright, so I'll put the lid on that, let that cook away, and then it'll be pork time. Right, so the carrot's been cooking for about 15 minutes. I'm going to drain off the water and then add the honey and butter. Hello, sorry. Alright, so I'm going to keep that heat on. I'm going to reduce it a little bit though. And what I'm doing now, keep the carrots active, keep it hot. A little bit of honey. Honey and thyme is a perfect combination. Right. I'm going to add the butter. Actually, I'll turn that up a little bit too, because I want these piping hot. Adding the butter now. You can hear that sizzling away. Right, so you've got the honey cooking away there. It's caramelising with the beautiful carrots, the lovely thyme. And the butter is just going to blend it all in. It's going to be fantastic. Alright, so while it's nice and hot and the honey and butter are melting together, caramelizing with the carrots, I'm going to add some salt. So basically that's going to get away from the sweetness a little bit. Add a little bit of the savoury sort of flavour in there with the thyme as well. That's perfect, that's done. So I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to keep that heat on because I'm going straight onto the pork now. Alright, now it's time for the pork. So we want this frying, we want it really hot, so leave the pan on the heat for a long time. Put the olive oil on here. And we want to add herbs now, so we want to get the sage. Just take maybe 5 or 7 leaves. Smash it together, roll it up. Get all that active. Throw in that hot oil. That's a good indication of how hot the pan is. You hear that sizzling away? That's beautiful. You can smell it straight away, you can smell that beautiful sage. And now I'm thinking rosemary. Sage and rosemary, pork, it's a good combo. Again, straight on the pan. Roll it up a little bit first, get the oils going. Beautiful. Alright, so these herbs are crisping up a little bit now, which is nice. Straight down with the fork. Hear that sizzle away. Ooh, very nice. We are camping, or meant to be camping. While this is cooking away, I salt and peppered one side before I put it down, and right now I'm salt and peppering the other side. There we go, salt and pepper. Oh, you can smell that herb. Absolutely beautiful. So don't want it to overcook on one side. Don't want to get a black sort of burnt flavour on it as well. I thought I may as well add some sage leaves on top here. So when I turn the pork loin, we'll get a fresh hit of that sage as well. A few sprigs of rosemary. Now I forgot my tongs, so I'm going to use a knife, but I recommend for safety purposes at home, use the tongs. Alright. So you see that one side's nice and crispy now. Like I said, don't make it too hot because it might go black. You just want that nice caramelization of the pork. Beautiful sort of brown tint to it. And you'll see the herbs are reduced now and stuck to the meat. So that's going to infuse their flavour in the meat as well. And definitely don't want to overcook pork, otherwise it goes dry and really not nice. Alright, so the garlic's cooked down a little bit, basically just to take away that rawness flavour. I'm going to throw that on top here. And nice garlicky flavour. It's firm, just a little bit bouncy. If you're a bit paranoid, you can put the knife in just to make sure it's cooked. And then the juices come out clear, which they are, no blood, and it's cooked. So I'm going to take that off now. Put it on the chopping board. So I'm just placing down the pork loins now. Alright, so I'm resting the pork now. I want all those juices to come back into the meat. If you cut it now, the juice is going to run away. I'll finish up here. Put the leftover sage, which is nice and crisp, and the garlic back onto the pork loin. Alright, so while the pork loin's resting, I'm going to get onto the wild mushrooms and the kale. Straight in with the kale. Hear that sizzling away. So part of our concept in Wildest Gourmet is to utilise what we have and not basically crowd the kitchen. We're going to use the same pot. Get that kale cooking away. You can hear it crisping up. That's going to reduce down quite dramatically, or as you will see. And can't forget the wild mushrooms. So these are beautiful pink oyster mushrooms. These are a little bit different. What the fuck does that mean? Try something different. I mean, these are beautiful. Look at them. So adding them in, don't bother cutting them, just tear them a little bit. Still a little bit of olive oil from the pork, but I think I might add a little bit more. Just to make sure it's got enough liquid to go on and doesn't burn. You've got to have your greens. So that's cooking away at the moment. Pork loin's resting. We've got all our elements going on. We've got our beautiful sauce ready to go on the pork. We've got our honey, thyme, carrots ready to roll. I thought there's so much fat in pork loin, so I'm going to add some butter. I love the butter. I'm just going to add last little bit of salt to the kale and mushrooms. While it's hot, I'm going to plate up. Just going to put that down here next to the pork loin. A little bit rustic, a little bit rough, but when you're out camping, which we usually are, then that's the way it is. Just pop them down. And next, the pear, crabapple, and spice rum sauce. So I'm just going to pop it on each line. It's up to you how you serve it, but personally I like to make sure every little bit of line has a bit of sauce. Alright, so there you have it on Wildest Gourmet. Got the beautiful pork loin with the pear and crabapple and spice rum sauce. Got the kale and wild mushroom and garlic sauteed vegetables. And you have the thyme and honey carrots, my favourite. Ready to go. Enjoy. I forgot the picture.